is the show where the girls are hot? Music and lyrics made up on the spot. What does it say on those tickets you got? Broadway's next hit musical. What is the show where the critics say, wow, everyone loves from Detroit to Macau? What are you seeing in front of you now? Broadway's next hit musical. You write the title, we write the song. Everything is improvised, so what could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Go wrong. What is the show where the crowds always cheer? Ah, go on. Standing ovations for year after year. What are we doing for all of you here? Broadway's next hit musical. It's time for Broadway's next hit to Broadway's next hit musical, and let's have a nice round of applause for your host of tonight's show, Mr. Greg Triggs.
Oh, thank you, 54 Below, for that sincere and unmanipulated ovation. We are so excited to be back in NYB. And I say that deliberately. NYB, not C, New York bubble. Feeling very good about being back in the bubble. I am Mr. Freaking Bubble after touring the United States for the last year. It's rough out there, folks, and it's nice to be within the loving, natural fiber, woolen pashmina that is New York City. Thank you so much. We are going to get started right away by introducing this evening's cast. Won't you please put your hands together for tonight's presenters of Broadway's next hit musical. Deborah Rabai, Heidi Glykoff, Stefan Schick, and Rob Schiffman. And again, we are so happy to be back here. The people that are not you are horrible. We were just in Salt Lake City, and I decided that Utah stands for Unwed Teenagers Are Heartless.
Wow.
It's horrible. Ohio stands for Old heartless, and incredibly obtuse. They're horrible there. And they made me eat cat. It was horrible in Ohio. Yum. And then, of course, Iowa stands for idiots out walking around. They're just horrible people. Although I must defend Iowa. We were there, and I noticed no one there walks, so that was unfair. But it's good to be back. How many of you are here from out of town? Very good, very good. We got the good tourists, everyone. I can tell. All the stupid tourists were on my train coming down here from Harlem. One woman turned to her friend and said, "That new production of The Wiz, I think that is a sequel to Urinetown." Not bright people. Another woman on the train said, "I want to go see Hell's Kitchen. I think it's about Gordon Ramsay." These people are stupid. And I can say that now because, you know, I'm about to turn 50 and...
50?
Yes. There are lots of numbers, Gary, and 61 is very close to 50. So I am about to turn 50. And, you know, it brings back memories, memories. For example, I was very sorry to hear that feel-good musical about dementia, The Notebook, is closing. I saw it, but I don't remember a thing about it. And
Too soon.
Too soon. Yeah, so I knew that one was risky, so I have another joke. I yearn for the shows that bring back the memories of the beginnings of my career, like Once Upon a Mattress.
What? You were in Once Upon a Mattress?
No, Gary, I wasn't. But anyway, speaking of theater, how many of you have heard of the musical Avenue Q? Our musical director, Gary Adler, was on the original production team. Yes. How many of you have heard of Radio City Music Hall Christmas Spectacular? Gary was the musical director. How many of you have heard of Hamilton? So has Gary. So, how about a hand for our musical director, Mr. Gary Adler?
Oh, thank you, Greg Triggs. You know, that Hamilton, that's a cute show. You should check it out if you don't know it.
It's real good.
It's adorable.
And I'm sorry to mention Radio City Music Hall. I hope you don't get in trouble for stealing one of their usher uniforms. Anyway,
actually,
Gary.
the entire orchestra had to wear these.
What had to?
They had to. I love the pocket square in case you tear up.
Destroying the illusion of theater, everybody. So, Gary, what's on your mind? How's life been?
Oh, life is great. It's funny that you mention coming back to New York from being away, because I accidentally moved to Texas because I thought that would be a good show business move. Anyway, it's refreshing and lovely to be in New York, and this is a great time of year. I love the dead heat of summer is behind us, and the crisp fall air is crisping.
You know, Gary, it's interesting that you bring up Texas because, of course, New York City has a reputation for crime and, issues like that. Did you experience more crime as a resident of New York City or Dallas, Texas?
Okay, so I'm trying to sell this house in Dallas, Texas, and now it's going to turn all sad. It's been broken into 3 times in the last 2 weeks. But, it's what happens. It's all right.
By Gary Adler's superfans looking for memorabilia.
So if anyone wants a really cheap house in Texas, I've got one.
You think?
Maybe.
Yeah, so anyway, that's what's going on with us, everyone. And I have a question. How many of you have heard of the Tony Awards? Well, tonight you are at the Phony Awards. Yes, we are very excited. In addition to our fabulous guest star this evening, you are going to see 3 of the best songs of the theatrical season. Darlings of the critics, all vying for your approval, the Phony Award, and the ultimate honor, which is a full production in the second half of our show. And all of it is going to be decided upon by you and based on ideas we get from you, like this gem of a title called Varsity Blues Clues, which sounds like a Nickelodeon porn to me, but we're very excited. So again, everything that you see in tonight's show is going to be based upon the ideas we get from you. So when you think about it, if the show isn't funny, it is your fault, folks. So please do not let that happen, because we have 4 of New York City's finest improvisers waiting to perform for you, and 3 of them are very talented. Together, we are a virtual Who's That of the entertainment industry. We have clawed our way straight to the middle to fulfill a dream of performing in the basement of the old Studio 54. Yeah. So remember, dreams come true if you settle for small dreams. So we are going to get started right away, everyone. We're very excited. I am thrilled that our first performer can be here with us this evening. She is an actual Tony Award winner in that she was named Employee of the Month by her manager, Tony, at McDonald's. Put your hands together for Deborah Rabai.
Thank you for staying, everyone. What a great honor it is for you to be here tonight at 54 Below, where musical theater was born and died. But will be reborn in this first nominated song, and that song is... Dang, that's one ugly squirrel. Dang, that's one ugly squirrel. Comes to us from the musical Cutthroat Critters. And Cutthroat Critters is a musical of competition and cutthroatness in the critter world. Cutthroat Critters tells the story of a beautiful little forest, a little place of joy, where all of the little critters and creatures live together, except once a year they have a competition for who is the best critter. Will it be the fox? Will it be the dung beetle? Who will it be? And whomever it ends up being, Mother Nature actually is the judge of this entire competition. And whoever it ends up being gets to be celebrated in the forest for the coming year and doesn't get eaten or picked on. So that's the story of the musical. And in this song, dang, that's one ugly squirrel. This is the song that I sing. I play Mother Nature in this. I know, typecasting. Anyway, I play Mother Nature, and this is the song that I sing. It comes towards the end of the musical when I am calling out the squirrel, obviously, and it actually sends the squirrel on a journey to make themselves better, and eventually they end up winning another year later. So clearly that's enough, everybody. But is it? I think not, because one of the things that made this musical so memorable was the way the actors moved on stage, the dance. And in the industry, we call this choreography. You're welcome. And what I discovered tonight, Gary, believe it or not, is the choreographer of the musical Cutthroat Critters is here tonight at the Yes! They are here at the Phony Awards, and I did not notice where they were sitting on the red carpet, but oh my goodness, there you are! It's you! Yes! Stand up and accept your applause! Oh my gosh, my heart to you, yes! Oh my gosh, this is a taskmaster here, let me tell you, this one. So it's clear that we know each other, we go way back, so many hours in the rehearsal room. So it's obvious I know your name, but if you don't mind sharing your name with everybody else, that'd be great. Evan, okay, now Evan, I hate to put you on the spot, I do, but if you wouldn't mind, right from where you are, showing us that one signature dance move that you're known for, we'd all be the better for it, I think. Oh, yes. It's a little Hawaiian number, that's right. Thank you, Evan, he makes it look so easy, yes. So, everyone, get your little peanuts ready as we listen to the song, Dang, That's One Ugly Squirrel from the musical Cutthroat Critters. Chop, chop. The competition is scheduled to begin any moment, and I, as Mother Nature, am the judge.
I have a question, Mother Nature.
Just gonna eat some leaves.
So the dung beetle's really more of an insect.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much an animal, but he still qualifies.
He still keeps entering every single year.
Yeah.
It's called diversity, equity, and inclusion.
I'll take it under advisement. I will take it under advisement. And you?
Yes, I'm a fox.
Yes, I can tell by your...
What? Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey there. I'm starting to feel better about myself.
Good to see you all.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
What's your problem? What's the problem?
Oh, Mother Nature!
Are you okay?
Don't vomit. That's when tsunamis happen.
I know. Everyone knows that when Mother Nature vomits, the oceans, they start rolling and rolling.
Yeah. What's the problem? Is there a problem? Is there a problem? Don't nature shame me. Don't nature shame me.
I'm not. It's just
What?
something clearly happened to you from the last time you entered this competition.
What are you talking about?
It seems like you got caught up in a lawnmower or something.
Oh my God, that is what happened. He got caught up in a
It is?
lawnmower.
Don't you just talk about my trauma like it's nothing. It's not nothing.
Oh, you want me to put my antenna in your ear?
Don't touch me. You're disgusting.
Oh, now who's nature shaming?
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm feeling badly. Oh, that makes me not feel right. I'm looking at you sadly. I know you're not gonna win tonight. 'Cause dang, that's one ugly squirrel. Dang, you're making me sad. Dang, that's one ugly squirrel. The worst looking squirrel I ever had.
Well, thanks. I feel so much better about myself now.
I'm sure.
Really appreciate
I'm
it.
sorry to nature shame you, but there've been so many creatures in this forest glen. They've been so cute and so sweet. Remember all the ones that won back then? Oh, it was a treat. But dang, you're one ugly squirrel. Dang, you're hurting my heart. Dang, you're one ugly squirrel. Oh, this competition can't start. There was a time when things were right and squirrels would win every year.
Race you up that tree.
Mother Nature and Father Time, of course he's late again this year. But dang, that's one ugly squirrel. Dang, it hurts my heart. Dang, that's one ugly squirrel. This competition, no, this competition, whoa, this competition will not ever stop.
Wow. That was Deborah Rabai with the song Dang, That's One Ugly Squirrel from the show Cutthroat Critters. Nature is always teaching us things, isn't it? So inspiring just to know that even in nature, being unattractive is a burden. Good to know. Good to know. And the cutthroat world of competition based on beauty. And the irony, folks, I do not mean to get you all excited, but we do have a celebrity in the audience from the beauty pageant circuit. If we could bring up the house lights right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Senior New York, Nancy Witter, is here with us this evening. Or as we think of her, the Jean Benet of AARP. So anyway, folks, that was our first nominated song with choreography by Evan from Hawaii, culturally appropriating a luau. Hula. I should have known that. Anyway, we are going to rocket ahead, everyone. It is time for our second nominated song. And twice the fun because it is a duet. Everybody gasp. Exactly. Yes, it's a duet. And this team, they are meant to be together. Her favorite Disney princess is the one that fought the Huns, and he enjoys spending money on flashy things. Together, they are Moulin Rouge. Put your hands together for the team of Stefan Schick and Heidi Gleikov.
Hello.
Reunited again.
Yes,
So
here we
nice
are.
to be here
It is so
together.
Yeah, it's really so lovely.
Yes, I mean this woman and I have been through hell together, but you always reached down and pulled me back up from the depths.
Absolutely. That's why I have such long arms. They come in handy for such matters. It's such an honor to be on stage with you.
Yes.
And such an honor to be presenting this Phony Award-nominated song, which you all know and love, of course.
We are really synonymous with this song.
Yes, yeah. People yell it at us as we cross the street. My mom got it tattooed on her lower back.
And then yelled it at me as I was crossing the street.
Yeah.
Yes. And that song, my friends, is...
My creative juices are flowing.
My creative juices are flowing is from the musical Writer's Cell Block. Writer's Cell Block tells the story of two authors who each wrote novels so bad that they were imprisoned. And they are imprisoned together, and it's the story about how they help each other actually tap into their true creative spirits while in this jail cell together.
Yes, and as you can tell, Stefan and I, of course, play those two young, beautiful writers.
Yes, we do.
And in the scene where we see my creative juices are flowing, we have hit our lowest low. But, of course, that births the highest of highs. So we are at a dismal point in this jail, but then something happens. We lock eyes and we realize that we can still be creative even in the confines of a jail cell. This is a the men and women prison. It's very...
Yeah, co-ed. Yeah,
Yeah.
co-ed.
It's
Co-ed writers' prison.
co-ed writers'
Yes.
prison.
Yes.
Yeah. So, without further ado, put on your best orange jumpsuit and join us in jail for My Creative Juices Are Flowing from
the musical Writer's Cell Block.
All right, you two. It's getting to be lights out. And since you did something wrong, as you can see, your mattresses are gone. And your pillows, too.
Come on. Is reciting Shakespeare out loud really that bad?
Absolutely. In this writer's prison, all we can take is silence.
Carly, this is my fault. I compared the pillow to a cloud.
Ah!
And they took it away.
That's right.
Because the metaphor was so cliche.
Exactly. You know what happened to the writer of Showgirls?
Oh, God.
Yep,
Simon, you better watch it. She means business.
I know she
do.
does.
All right, lights out.
Okay. God, we're getting so many visitors.
You hear me over there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me in the next block?
Yeah, Gus, is that... Gus,
Yeah,
what
it's
is it?
me.
Gus, it's me.
I read your book. You better watch out in the
Wait,
yard.
whose book? Mine? My book or
I'm
Simon's?
gonna-
There's two of us in here.
I read both of your books. I read them both.
There's a lot of overlap because it turns out I plagiarized 8 chapters of Carly's book, and she plagiarized 5 chapters.
All right, look. First of all, I don't understand the plot of them. The character development was ridiculous. The word choice, it was flowery. The metaphors, too many metaphors. I didn't know what was going on.
Your words cut through me like a rusty saw.
Yeah, more like a shiv. I'm gonna shiv the crap out of you in the yard after I read that thing. You're both going down.
Oh my God, Gus.
I gotta go to the showers.
Okay.
That guy's in here for recording an audiobook that was too angry.
Oh my God. Do you think he's serious about the shiv thing?
Yes.
Darn.
Yes.
I wish the showers weren't also co-ed. I can feel his rusty blade.
I've tried to describe your body in metaphor, but I can't. It's indescribable.
Thank you.
The best I could come up with was a knobby turnip.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I heard that. I'm gonna shit the crap out of you for that. What the heck is a naughty turnip?
Simon, I have to say, seeing the look on your face, that look of terror, it's almost inspired something in me. I haven't felt this way, truly scared, truly invigorated. Well, not since I wrote the first 3 chapters of Poppy the Pink Porpoise.
The terror spread through his veins. It caused him pain in his brain just to think of the thought that all could come to naught. The error of his ways. So many days writing prose that he knows is just the prose of a robot.
But seeing you here with that wild look in your eye,
Yes.
seeing the sweat drip down, oh,
Keep
and
talking.
you're not
I'm
dry.
gonna write with my own blood on the walls.
I'm feeling growing by the moment.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I just can't hold it.
It's growing. It's growing. My creative juices are flowing. It's growing. It's growing. My creative juices are flowing.
Here, grab that rusty nail we used to carve words in the wall. I need you to take this
Oh, I
down.
should have used that instead of my own blood. I'm starting to feel faint. There it is. A writing nail. Keep going.
Okay. This jail cell reminds me of a cinder block.
Yes. Yes.
And it feels larger when I listen to you talk.
Yes. Yes.
I can feel something fresh and something new.
Yes. Good.
When I see that guy in the shower, I'll shiv him right back too.
Yes. It's growing.
It's growing.
We're knowing. Our creative juices are flowing. It's growing. It's growing. Our creative juices are flowing. Is it wine? That would be fine. Is it water? Are you my daughter? Could be. Is it juice?
Is it juice?
Let's let it loose.
Let's let it loose.
Let's let that fluid inspire us like a Greek druid. It's growing. It's growing. Our creative juices are flowing. It's growing. It's always growing. Our creative juices. Now we've let it loose. It's our creative juices are flowing. Copyright Evan.
How edgy are we, ladies and gentlemen? That was Heidi Gleikoff and Stefan Schick with the song My Creative Juices Are Flowing from the show Writer's Cell Block. For my money, the best prison musical since Kiss of the Spider Woman. Just really, really exceptional. And just, that it was a writer's prison, and obviously a co-ed prison is an allegory to heterosexual marriage. It was incredible. And by the way, everyone, Naughty Turnup is Gary's drag name. So, and again, just a shout out to the quality of performance that you are seeing this evening. Yeah, exactly. Hand for these people. I am so humbled by their talent. And when Heidi found the metal in that prison of writers to threaten to shank a bitch, I got scared. So what's going to happen next? We do not know. It is almost time to vote. So start thinking about which one of these is your favorite. I'm thrilled. I am absolutely thrilled that our final presenter of the evening, and by the way, some extra titles that were turned in at the last minute. So let me distribute those. There, yes. That was not very exciting, but important to do. Anyway, our final presenter of the evening, thrilled that he could be here this evening. He was recently referred to in a review in the New York Times, my source of word puzzles, called him also on stage. Put your hands together for Rob Schiffman.
Ladies and gentlemen, every now and then a song comes along that changes the world. Changes the way we see ourselves and the way we choose to interact with those around us. It's extremely unlikely that this is one of those songs. But then in a long line of musical theater classics such as Summertime and Singin' in the Rain comes this new classic. I know you know the song I'm speaking of course, is literally the exact same title. My Creative Juices Are Flowing. Do you see that? How weird is that? It just shows like there is nothing new on Broadway these days. Take that, Gary.
I'll have it stuffed.
Thanks. But the actual song, the song that I really feel is just so true to my heart and so true to hopefully all of your hearts and nominated here tonight. That song, of course, is If It's Not One Thing, It's Your Mother.
You want this one back?
If it's not one thing, you just saw the process, didn't you? If it's not one thing, it's your mother, comes to us from the musical Nightmare Shipwreck. And Nightmare Shipwreck tells the story of a dysfunctional marriage where there's so many problems in this marriage. And, and among them is the fact that the husband of the marriage, whom I play, feels that the mother of the bride or the wife of in the marriage is very difficult. And the problem is that the mother and the mother and the husband end up becoming shipwrecked on an island together. And they are ultimately rescued by the wife and another character who, we might find out who that is. Who knows? But over the time that this is like, if there was one person you don't want to be shipwrecked with, it's your mother-in-law. And yet, over this amount of time, they somehow managed to form a bond. This is based on a true story. As I said, I play this character, this husband, and the scene in which I sing the song, "It's Not One Thing," if it's not one thing, it's your mother. This is the scene at which I'm at my wit's end. I'm speaking to my wife, and we're going back and forth about so many things, and then at the end I'm just sort of saying, like, I can't take it anymore. It's you're driving me nuts, and not only are you driving me nuts, I can't take your mother. She's at the top. She's at the bottom of all of this. She's at the top of all. She's around all of this. Anywhere you are, anywhere there is, she's there. Now, the thing about this musical Nightmare Shipwreck that really grabbed the critics' attention, other than the obvious social relevance, was the lyrics. The lyrics to this musical were groundbreaking. This was the first musical to ever use adverbs.
Wow.
So now we weren't just nagging, but we were nagging constantly. which that makes a difference. Again, based on a true story. There was one lyric in particular that every time I sang it, boy, it just sort of felt like truth. It felt like Sondheim meets Shakespeare. It felt like it just hit home. It was so real, so right, so true. And it also felt, it felt so relevant in a story about two opposing sides coming together and the difficulties of family and the difficulties of marriage. And of course that lyric that you all know and love, that lyric of course is, we have to stop doing this. This is not a good thing. The lyric is, Tiffany paid off my mortgage. Oh, boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, won't you come with me now to a dysfunctional household that is about to set to sea as I present to you the song, "If It's Not One Thing, It's Your Mother," from the musical Nightmare Shipwreck, featuring the lyric, Tiffany paid off my mortgage.
Well, honey, I'm all packed. Is that one?
Well,
That one is packed. Yes, that one's packed, Mom. Yeah.
he has a name.
I don't remember.
My name is Gerald.
Jonathan? Yes, Jonathan.
Gerald.
Mom.
Gerald. I've been married now to your daughter for 10 years now, and you still have never called me by the correct name. I'm glad we're in the just sound. That's progress. We're in the just sound. We've made it to the just sound.
Well, look, I paid for this cruise for all of us on this beautiful ocean liner called the Titanic. And this was your idea, honey. You wanted us to all get along and have a family trip together.
Yeah.
And I paid for it. I paid for the upgrade. We're all staying in the same cabin together. We're sharing a bed together.
Yeah, that's a problem for me, by the way.
Not a
the sharing the
problem
bed.
for me.
Well, yeah.
I bore you.
Yeah.
You came from me.
Yeah, I did not come from you, and I
No.
don't want to ever come near
Put
you.
these in the car.
Sorry?
Put these in the car.
Okay, let me grab these and put them in the car on the Titanic.
Yes.
You guys, there's something that you should know.
Yes, sweetie.
I won't be coming on the cruise.
Honey, you're coming on the cruise.
You're
coming on the cruise.
I'm really sorry, Mommy. I know you're looking forward to
You're
this.
Are
coming
you
on
out of
the
your
cruise.
mind?
No, I'm inside my...
I guess, I'm sorry. I guess we're not coming on the cruise, Doris. I'm sorry.
It's
It looks like we're not
prepaid
coming on the
and
cruise.
you're going.
No. You're going on the cruise.
Honey, are you out of your... What are you
I
talking
can't.
about?
I have a work thing. It just came up last minute.
You-
I really can't go, but this is gonna be great, honey. This is gonna be great bonding time for you two, so you can stop biting each other's ears off every single time we hang out. We can't have another Thanksgiving in the...
I am so sorry.
Yes.
I did not mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay.
I heard you arguing here with the front door open, and I just wanted to say, as your neighbor,
Yes.
I will be happy to pick up your mail while you are gone, and happy to skim your pool
Thank you.
while you are gone.
Good.
That is all I wanted to say.
Thanks, Ricardo.
Will I play a part in this story later? Maybe I will, maybe not.
Not likely. Not likely. Not likely. I'm gonna go and wait in the car so that we can drive to the dock. That's where they have boats, at a dock. I know that. I'm an adult. I'm gonna drink, and I'm not gonna drive.
You know what? I'd say go for it. Why not? Have a party. Do it, Doris. Do it. Down them.
It's gonna be great, you guys, and I'm gonna meet up with you right after you get through the Bermuda Triangle, and then we'll have the end of the cruise all together. I promise, okay?
I'm going.
All right.
So long, Doris. What a shame that you won't be here for the next
3 minutes?
hopefully long period of time.
You're gonna have fun. They have
What
a
are you
buffet.
leaving me with her for? What are you doing to me? You're gonna send me on a cruise with the dragon?
Gerald, do you care about this family?
I care about this family.
Well, this family comes with that family, okay? She bore me.
I don't have a problem with your family. Your mother drives me insane. She doesn't know my name. It's been so many freaking years. What am I supposed to do?
She has namnesia. It runs in the family. And it's,
I'm sorry, did you say she has namnesia?
yes. Yes. It's serious too. It's serious.
She insults my sweaters. She insults my hats. She insults my eyes. She insults my ties. Then she pets her cats. She pokes fun of everything. She doesn't know my name. Sometimes I think it's serious, but I know to her it's a game. If it's not one thing, it's your mother. She makes me crazy. I can't stay calm. If it's not one thing, it's your mother. I can't stand your freaking mom. She says these things that sound so gentle, but they're insulting, truly at the core. She'll give you hugs, she'll buy you rugs, she'll smile at you, but to me, when you walk in, she follows you, then slams the door. If it's not one thing, it's your mother. I feel my life's become a bomb that blew up just about 10 years ago. So I'll say it again, I hate your freaking mom. And I should tell you about this one thing, a little temptation about my ex as tasty as porridge. I know you don't like to talk about her, but I'm kind of having doubts, Here's the thing. Tiffany paid my porridge mortgage. If it's not one thing, it's another. I can't stay simple, can't stay calm. If it's not one thing, it's another. So I'll go on this cruise. It's a win-lose, but I'll do it all for you. 'Cause it's not one thing, it's your mother.
Theater is cathartic, and I think many of you were working through some issues with the song If It's Not One Thing, It's Your Mother from the show Nightmare Shipwreck. For my money, in all seriousness, the best theatrical song to ever make two references to porridge. And, a dysfunctional marriage, nothing redundant about that. I personally, I got so sucked into it because I would hate to be on a cruise with my mother-in-law who has passed away. So that would be a bad cruise. Anyway, folks, it is time to vote. And I need to explain to you how we are going to make this decision. If you look under your seats, there are little voting indicators. No, thank you so much for cooperating. No, there are not little electronic voting indicators. We are needy, dysfunctional actors, so you will be voting by applause. So, let's say you enjoyed a show and you want to be supportive, but it wasn't your favorite. You would applaud politely as though you were wearing white gloves at a golfing tournament like this. Excellent job. However, if you have a clear-cut favorite and you want to tamper with the election and make sure that your favorite won, you are going to go 54 below crazy like this. Yes, two young ladies in the back of the house cared enough to stand up. What the hell's wrong with the rest? I'm joking. Anyway, folks, then we're going to find out how the majority of you feel. I'm going to run backstage very quickly, call the Electoral College, and find out who actually won. Then we'll come back and get on with the show, because after all, this is probably the most important vote you will be making in 2024. So, let's bring the actors back to the stage. Folks, our first musical took us to the forest of cutthroatness, where nature was having a pageant to decide which animal was the best that year. The song was Dang, That's One Ugly Squirrel. And look, it really is. From the show Cutthroat Critters, if this was your favorite, please applaud now. And then we took you to a prison, the ugliest, allegory-ridden prison in the world, where two writers were discovering their creativity through the oppression of Stockholm Syndrome. The song is the first of two nominated titles, called My creative juices are flowing, which is really ironic because it implies a lack of creativity. From the show Writer's Cell Block, if this is our winner, please go crazy now. The power of poor writing is amazing. And then, folks, we went there. We went to Family Dynamics and we just ripped them apart. We put them on a desert island after getting on a ship called the Titanic?
Titanic.
The Titanic, yeah. Okay. All right. The song is If It's Not One Thing, It's Your Mother from the show Nightmare Shipwreck. If this proves your heart will go on, please applaud now. Folks, normally this is where I would pretend it was close. But it wasn't close at all. There are a lot of people angry at their mother-in-laws, and they want tonight to be an emotional purge. Our winner is, if it's not one thing, it's your mother!
Oh boy, I don't know what to say. This is so emotional for me. My kids are here tonight. I just want to say this is not based on a true story in any way, shape, or form, first of all. But I guess I want to dedicate this award to my father, which is a little weird, I recognize, but my dad died 10 years before I was born, and I never got to... never got to meet him. But Dad had real problems with Grandma. So I think he'd be real proud tonight. Vindicated in a way, I would say. But while I can stand here and take credit for this, I was not the person that came up with that unbelievable title, If It's Not One Thing, It's Your Mother. If we could give that person credit, where are you out there? Are you out there somewhere? You must be somewhere. Where are you? Right over there? Right here? No way. You wrote it? Who wrote it? You? It was collective? The three of you wrote it together. Some mommy issues over there. Okay, well, how about, come on up here. Come on up here. Come on. Come on up here. Come on up here. Come on. Come on up here. Ladies and gentlemen, our writer. Oh, you did it. We did it. We did it. Our little musical that could. We did it. Oh, boy. How did that title come to be?
Well, I'm a therapist.
Oh, you're a therapist. Very good. Very good. You're going to get a lot of business tonight. I hope you brought cards.
No.
So, I've had a lot of time to stand up here and thank people and talk about, the feelings that I have about this. I'm sure, though, there's some things you'd like to say. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a moment to go ahead and speak. So go ahead. Whenever you're ready, just go ahead. Yeah.
I'd like to thank...
Oh, no. What a shame. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's tough. We've gotta keep the sponsors happy, folks. Sorry.
Exactly. Speaking of happy folks, the cast will be back with a full production of Shipwreck Disaster?
Nightmare. Shipwreck.
I was close. All right. A classic of tomorrow by a name that slipped my mind. Anyway, as if tonight were not already exciting enough, we have a phony award-winning legend here this evening. Second gasp. Put your hands together. A veteran of 16 Broadway shows, including Spamalot and the upcoming Death Becomes Her, Mr. Christopher Sieber.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Are you guys having a blast? I'm having a blast. You know, so I am in rehearsal now for a new Broadway show called Death Becomes Her, which is going to be at the Lunt-Fontanne Theater. Our first preview is October 23rd, and I'm literally rehearsing every single day, so I came here for you. Hey, so I'm a big old Broadway guy. I've done a lot of Broadway shows, and I've got lots of stories. You want to hear one? Okay. Do you know the show Into the Woods? Okay, here's the story. So I did the revival. Okay, you'll love this one. I did the revival with Vanessa Williams and John McMartin over at the, I think we're at the Broadhurst Theater right on Broadway in 2002. Now, Into the Woods is one of my favorite shows of all time. And I was Rapunzel's prince. Now, if you know the show, there's Cinderella's prince and there's Rapunzel's prince. And in this revival, we had two princes. We had Rapunzel's prince, and we also had two wolves in the show, which is a new thing. There used to be just one. So they would sing, "Hello, little girl, what's your rush?" We had two. So we had brother wolves and brother princes. So I understudied Greg Edelman, who was Cinderella's prince. Now, it's just kind of built into the show, but Into the Woods is my favorite show, so I knew every lyric, and I knew every line. I knew everything, and I paid attention. But we were in Los Angeles, and we came back to New York. We're in previews. I think it's the first week of previews, and we're doing "Hello, Little Girl." My character, normally, my wolf would go off and chase the three little pigs, and Greg Edelman's prince would chase, or wolf would chase Little Red, okay, Little Red Riding Hood. So we would go back to back and go, "Arr!" like that. Greg twisted his back so bad he had to crawl off stage. Now, I'm the understudy, and I have not had any rehearsal whatsoever. So, but it's my favorite show, like I said. So I'm like, yay, it's exciting. Our stage manager comes down. I'm getting out of all this. I have this wolf mask on, and I've got all this fur and stuff, getting out of that. Stage manager comes down and says, "Christopher, you're Cinderella's prince right now during the show." And I said, "Okay, fine." She said, "You're very calm about this." "That's my favorite show. I know every line. It's fine." So I get out there, and I am killing you guys. You guys, I am killing. I'm getting laughs. I'm knowing, like, making these lyrics soar, these Sondheim lyrics. I'm amazing. At the end of Act 1, there's a moment where the evil stepsisters cut off their little toe and their heel, and they try to fit their foot in the golden slipper, okay? And then there's this moment where the prince holds up the slipper like this and pours it out, and there's blood that comes out of the shoe. And it's like liquid, okay? So, had I had rehearsal, I would have known how to work it, but I didn't. Now, it's a simple trick. You just have a big blood bag on your back right now, and then a hose that runs down your arm and a little squeezy thing, like squeeze, squeeze, and then just a little blood comes out in the shoe, and you go, "Oh, gross," and the audience goes, "Gross." So, had I had rehearsal, I would have known just to squeeze it once, not 25 times. Because when you squeeze it 25 times, the blood bag fills with air, and the pressure is so great that it sprays into the audience 25 feet and won't stop. It continues to flow out of my wrist, just constantly bathing the audience in blood. Blood everywhere. Now, the cast is gathered around me at this time, too, and I'm spraying them. I'm like, "What's going on?" And I'm spraying them, covered in blood, blood. And I'm like, "I don't know how to stop." Blood everywhere, blood. My brother, my younger brother, Mark, who's seeing me in a Broadway show for the very first time, who's never seen a Broadway show at all, I hear him yell, "This is awesome!" The blood finally stops, and it is like a bloodbath. I'm not kidding. There's blood everywhere, and everyone is just stunned. Laura Benanti, you know Laura Benanti at all? Tony Award winner? Yeah, okay. One of my great friends. She has been off stage right. She has no idea what's been going on. She has to come on stage, and she sees the cast just covered. Carrie, the musical. Okay. Now, this is the point where Cinderella's prince, would take the shoe and put her foot in it. And she did, and it was filled with blood. She puts her foot in it, and it goes sploosh. And I say, it fits. And then I put her on this big plastic horse that's behind us, and it just smears more blood, and we ride off stage right. It was a matinee. So anyway, yeah, that was one of my favorite moments at all, and I still have that shoe. I took it with me. I still have the shoe. So this is a song from a show called Curtains that I just love because it's about show people. And the show ran for a while. My friend David Hyde Pierce was the star of it. He won his first Tony Award for it. But it's just about show people, and it's just awesome. So this is the only reason I like it. And I think you'll like it too. Okay. You're a special kind of people known as show people. You live in a world of your own. The audience paid plenty to sit there and clap, hearing you sing, watching you tap. Did you know your dentist longs to be in show business? Your window washer longs to be a star. And though your analyst may never couch it that way, couch it, get it? Because it's a therapist? Yeah. You don't know how lucky you are. Some policemen and detectives dream of show business. They can't get arrested, but still they sit around the station and fancy this life. They jeer Sherlock Holmes, boo, and cheer Mac the Knife, yay! Ask your cleaning lady, don't you dream of show business? To vocalize or stretch beside a bar. Her affirmative shrug as she shampoos your rug lets you know how lucky you are. There's a special kind of aura around a show person. Just ask the next waiter you meet. They walk in fifth position, their voice is just grand. They give you the check, you give them a hand. If the boys in valet parking turn to show business, they could scalp a higher ticket for your car. And my tree surgeon now started taking a bow. A bow, get it? Because it's a tree? Yeah. You don't know how lucky you are. We're a special kind of people known as show people. We live in a world of our own. Our days are tied to curtains, they rise and they fall. We're born every night at half-hour call. Half hour! We can't picture being anything but show people. Civilians find the whole thing quite bizarre. But that hop in our hearts when the overture starts lets us know how lucky we are. Show people. Show people. Okay, big Broadway finish. Here we go. Gary Adler on the piano, ladies and gentlemen. Big finish. It's an honor and a joy to be in show business. I feel that spotlight hit me and I'm gone. At the last curtain call, I'm the envy of all, 'cause I know the show must go on. Thank you all. Thanks very Gary Adler. Thank you very much, buddy.
Christopher Sieber! All right. And we are going to rocket ahead after that wonderful performance. Thank you, Christopher. With a full production of the Phony award-winning musical of your choice. But I must remind you that most significant American musicals do start with an overture, and so does this one. Ugh. So please welcome, performing for the first time anywhere, anytime, the overture to Shipwreck Nightmare.
Nightmare Shipwreck.
Nightmare Shipwreck. Night Ship Mare Wreck, our show, including the hit song, If It's Not One Thing, It's Your Mother. Please welcome Mr. Gary Adler.
Thank you. The overture to Nightmare Shipwreck. This is the new song that you're going to hear again later. That's why you don't know it. Thank you.
There's nothing like family. There's nothing like family to blow your mind.
Family, there's nothing like family. There's nothing like family, and mine is one of a kind.
I've got an uncle, you've got an aunt, I've got a mother. You've got an uncle, I've got an aunt, you see. I've got a brother, you've got a sis, I've got a cousin that I once kissed, and that's family.
And it's always family. There's nothing like family. There's nothing like family to blow
Getting all the stuff ready.
Yes,
and
you're packing.
you know, I did want to talk to you about your husband. Now that I have you here, you know, he's not right. I don't want to say anything, but I just did, so just take the hint. If you need me to get more specific, I will. Okay, I will. Honey, you married the wrong man.
It's been 10 years, Mom.
I know, sweetie.
Okay?
I know.
It's been 10 years, and I know that you liked my high school boyfriend, Chet.
This prom dress that
But-
you wore with Chet, I
Yes.
saved it. It's encased in plastic because that's the man
Well,
for you.
Chet is now in a writer's prison, so I think I
Shame you always liked a bad boy, little bad boy for my good girl.
chose. Gerald is wonderful. He has a
Can I
job.
just hear my name?
Oh, hi,
Heading out to
honey.
work. I'm just going out to work.
All right.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Mwah.
See?
Oh, look who's here. Always.
Always. I live here.
What's that?
I live here.
Yes, you certainly do.
I live here.
You certainly do. Anyways, I'm heading out to work at a job that makes a lot of money, that supports your daughter, and has for many years, and she has a
Oh,
great
I'm getting
job.
tired. My God, what time is it?
I also have a job.
I was going to say, she has a wonderful
Yes.
job too, and she supports me, and we support each other
We
in this
support each-
incredible house. And thank you so much. This is great. I'm heading out now. Take care now.
Bye.
I was going to say I love you, but I didn't.
Well, I, for one, am happy you're here, and I'm glad that we installed that mother-in-law suite, even if I don't know who paid for this house.
It's always been a mystery, honey.
It always has been.
Yeah.
It always has been.
You know, you were the first. You were the last. You were the only one. I only had one, and that is you. When you were born, my life had begun. I would do anything for you, for you, for you, for you. I would do anything. It's true for you. It's true for you. 'Cause when you only have one daughter, she's a diamond girl. You could have married anybody else in this old world. But you didn't. You married him. It's okay. I'm gonna drink. You shouldn't.
Okay. You know, I only have one parent, one mother to love.
That's true.
And with you, life is so fun. Except when you're mean to my heart.
Oh, come on.
And Mom, I won't sacrifice our relationship for a man. But he's gonna stay right where he am. I would do anything for you. Anything for you.
That's true.
dad. I wish I'd met him. What was he like?
Well, he was really nice. He was tall. He was, I don't know. He left when I was pretty young.
So you haven't seen him since you were like 4?
Yeah, since I was exactly 4. It was my 4th birthday.
And he told you he just had to go for work? He just had to leave for work?
Yeah, he said, I have to leave for work. It's like I told you this story before. That's exactly what he said. This is why we're meant to be together, because you know me in a way that I don't even know myself.
No, I mean, from what you tell me, your mother wasn't always like this. It seems like he was an influence on her, a positive influence on her, and now she's like a human claw.
I know. You know, back when my dad was in our life, my mother loved all men. She would walk down the street and kiss them and embrace them, and she would never treat anyone the way that she treats you. And I do recognize it, and I appreciate the sacrifice that you made for our relationship.
Oh, honey, come on. Are you crying?
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
Anyway. Oh, there she is.
All right, I got the bags ready for the cruise that I paid for. And it's going to be fun.
Yep, at least.
Yeah, that's right. You're coming on this cruise. That's right.
I paid for it.
Yeah,
I
you
paid for
it.
me.
I know.
And you.
You've told us over and over again that you've paid for the cruise.
I did. I paid for it. Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pay? By the way, did you pay for it?
I paid for it.
Okay. Wow, that's great. Great
And
to
I'm
hear.
over here like, who paid for the house, though?
The world may never know. Look, Jonathan.
Mom, come on. You know his name.
It's
I
Gerald.
forget.
But I am encouraged
Jonathan.
that you got to the just sound.
Uh-huh,
That's
yeah.
positive. That's we've moved ahead. That's good.
Okay.
That's progress.
All right. Put these in the car because we need to drive to the dock. That's what it's called. I'm an adult. I know what these things are.
I know what a dock is. I know. Thank you.
Well,
I know
take
what a
me
dock
to the
is.
O.
I couldn't help overhearing you argue from next door.
Wow.
I just wanted to say, while you are gone, I will be happy to pick up your mail and ecstatic to skim the leaves from your pool.
Good. That's good. Very good. Good. Yep.
Well,
Thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you. And thank you.
Roberto. Thank
Goodbye.
Enjoy your cruise.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You know, we're all sharing a room. We're gonna sleep together in a
Yeah,
bed.
I'm not a fan
We're
of
gonna
that.
share all
Not a
3
fan
of us. We're gonna share a bed together.
Not a fan of
Multiple people sharing a bed is my middle name.
So
Will you see me again, ever? Maybe.
So there we go. All right, car, bags. Go
So,
now. I'm
you
gonna drink.
Guys, there's just something I have to tell you really quick. I'm actually not going on the cruise.
that. What?
What?
Yeah, I have a work thing.
Honey.
So I'm not gonna.
What do you mean
be
you have a
there.
work thing? We're about to go. We're about
We're
to leave.
leaving.
I
We
know,
can't. You
but-
have to. We've gotta.
But this is perfect time for you two to get to know each other and bond.
Honey, are you crazy?
Are you
cannot
crazy?
Go.
You can't go. We can't go.
I am not going. Yeah, are you right? I can't go. I can't go on the cruise. I can't go.
She
But
cannot go. She has a work thing. Okay.
Well, I am gonna be waiting in the car, drinking, not driving.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you do? Yeah, go ahead. Just do it. Why not? It's June.
Cheers.
Are you
everything's
out of your
gonna be
mind?
okay.
You can't. No, you can't leave me with her. Don't leave me with the dragon. You can't.
It'll be fine. I'll meet up with you guys right after the Bermuda Triangle, and we'll all hang out. But you need this time together.
No, this is not. I can't just be alone with her. It's everything. It's every single thing about me. It's constant. She hates my ties. She hates my face. She hates my eyes and every place. She hates the words that come from me. She hates my thoughts. She hates my mind. She hates when I'm mean. She hates when I'm kind. She hates the way that I can be. If it's not one thing, something about our money, and telling you about this takes courage. You know my ex, you see. Well, there's something about she. The truth is, Tiffany paid my mortgage. If it's not one thing, it's your mother. If it's just crazy, but I'm exploding like a bomb. If it's not one thing, it's your mother. And so I'll go on that cruise. For me, it's a win-lose. But I'm telling you, I hate your freaking mom. Oh, God, this is awful.
This cruise has been amazing.
All right. Just relax, okay, Doris? Bye. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. It's a yeah.
Yeah, it's an okay.
It's
well,
a
I
tree.
think I'm gonna head.
water.
I'm gonna head in early tonight.
Early.
I think. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stay out here on the bow.
Wait. Did you,
Passengers, this
Oh,
is
you predicted
your
that.
captain speaking. We'd just like to welcome you on board the USS
Speed it up.
Wobbly.
Speed it up!
Just wanted to point out we have a sighting of the rare Caribbean diamond dolphin over the port side of the ship. These dolphins are known for their ability to cut through metal. Look at those little critters there.
Oh my!
And yeah, there's one you can go. You can go feed them. You can go feed them
Wait a
right
minute,
there.
wait a minute.
Look at they come right up by the boat. And oh, there's a dash! Oh, there's a dash!
Hey!
Oh my God! Oh, screw those dolphins!
Go, put the over!
Screw you, dolphins! Oh my God!
I'm holding
Oh, we're
on to
going
you!
down!
All right. Oh my God. Where are we?
Hell. Jonathan, we're alive. We're intact. The boat, it's gone. It happened so fast.
Oh no. I'm shipwrecked with my mother-in-law. No!
It can't be true.
No, God, no!
Wait, I have my whistle.
No. There's no one here! We're on a desert island! Did you see Castaway? We need a urinal to float by!
Did you see Titanic?
Oh my God, Titanic, that was destined to happen! Oh God. You're gonna need food. We're gonna need food.
Don't look at me.
Trust me, I'm going hardcore vegan when it comes to you.
God.
I'm so concerned. I haven't heard from them since they got on that cruise.
I'm gonna get
been
some.
so
I'll
busy
figure something out.
with your work. Now, maybe we should get back to this QuickBooks spreadsheet.
My husband would have known what to do in a situation like this.
Well, your husband's not here. Do you have a nail file?
Yeah.
Give me a nail file.
I carry it in
I'm gonna cut down some of the coconuts over there. I saw it on
All right.
Survivor.
Good. We're gonna die.
I'm just wondering, maybe we should go over there and look for them?
You are so caring
You go ahead.
of spirits.
Thank you.
There's no way we're gonna survive this thing. There's no way we're gonna live. There's no chance we're gonna survive this thing. There's no gift we can give.
There's no way that we can survive. I wish kind of that I were not alive. 'Cause this is the worst thing I could do.
We're working, but I feel like a jerk. It's true, it's true.
Working, yes, we are working, and I love working with you.
There's no way we're gonna survive this.
There's no way to
There's no
survive.
way to drive
Just
this.
kinda
God,
wish
would
that
each
I were not alive.
There's no way
my goodness!
It's been so long.
Miguel, how is this even
so
possible?
Honey, this is your father.
He's my boyfriend.
Yes!
Oh, I didn't realize.
Wait, you're my dad?
And yes.
Did you know? You really care about your boyfriend, though, huh?
Yeah. I sent him to take care of you while I was gone.
That's what Ricardo's purpose was in this story.
That's exactly right.
Thank God for Ricardo.
Wow.
Gerald,
No. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay.
it's the first time I've said your name.
Wow.
You fed me coconut and raw fish, and I'm alive.
Your name, Nisha. It's cured.
Sir, I have to tell you, I'm so honored to meet you. You know, your daughter is the love of my life.
Of course she is. And guys, isn't family what it's all about?
Yeah, well,
Family.
even if you walk out when the kid is 4, it's still the most important thing,
But
isn't
you
it?
would never do that to my girl.
No, I never would walk out.
I know.
Ever. Sir, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
In all your years as a father, as a husband, you know, you must have...
Don't forget the lover.
And you must have learned so much with your travels. Is there any wisdom you could impart on us?
I'm so glad you asked. Years ago, I sailed the 7 seas.
How the hell is a microphone on this island?
I found it over there under the coconut tree. I sailed across the oceans, I sold across the sea. But one thing I remember, that you would come back to me. Let's sail away together.
Let's sail away together.
Let's sail the 7 seas.
Let's sail the 7 seas.
Come on, let's sail the 7 oceans.
Sail the 7 oceans.
Not the best lyric, I'm doing the best I can. Hey, when I saw you, that first time we met at the gas station, I said, hey, that girl's for me. She has the one thing that I love more than anything, and that's a smile. And you, the first time I saw you.
Also at the gas station.
Exactly. I didn't know your name at first, but I could see you through that little hole. The day you were born, I'll never forget it. I was about ready to set sail.
Yeah.
I decided, let's wait 4 years. Gerald, I'm so sorry I never met you. But Tiffany didn't pay your mortgage.
What? That was you, sir?
It was me all along.
Oh my God!
Let's sail the 7 seas. Let's sail away together. Let's sail the 7 seas. Let's sail the oceans. Let's sail together as a family. Let's sail the 7 Thank you.
Broadway's next hit musical with Rob Schiffman, Stefan Schick, Heidi Glykoff, Debbie Ribeye. I am Greg Triggs, Christopher Sieber, and Gary